Death causes us to feel lonely. One of the primary reasons that people feel lonely is that they feel God's condemned them. Why? They look back in their past and they see sin in their life, and they say, well, I know I've asked God to forgive me. Did he forgive me? Yes, he did. And then usually following yes, he did is but. But what? But I don't feel like it. And so as long as you feel condemned by God, you're going to feel lonely. Why? Because, listen, your Creator created you for himself in a place in your life for him that nothing else, no one else can ever fulfill. Then there's the whole feeling that many people have, well, I'm unworthy, I'm unfit, I'm unwanted, you know, I don't have any value. When people have a very, very poor self-image, they're lonely people. Because what they feel is this: nobody wants me, nobody likes me, nobody wants to be my friend, nobody wants to invite me, nobody wants me a part of their life, and it's this absolutely continuous condemning of themselves. You talking about loneliness. That creates awesome loneliness. And listen, it doesn't stop with a feeling. I'm here to tell you, it will affect your life. It will affect every single aspect of your life. Loneliness is a major issue. And there are millions of people around us who are very lonely. They don't know they're lonely, but if you listen to them, you don't have to listen very long, and after a few moments, you'll find that it begins to trickle out in their conversations, in their relationships, the way they treat other people, the way they respond to people. They cannot love someone else, and they don't feel love. Imagine this, going through your entire life and never feeling genuinely loved by anybody. That has to be torment. And that can't do anything but create loneliness. God never intended that you and I would live our lives without feeling loved and the ability to love someone else. But if you are genuinely lonely, it's going to be very difficult for you to love someone else until you're able to handle that, until you're able to deal with it. One of those feelings, for example, is this. When you have joy, you're excited about something, listen, you have nobody to share it with. Because life is all about sharing. It's all about relationships. And when people are lonely, they don't feel like they can. Who wants to listen to them? That's the way they feel. Who wants to listen to me? Who cares about what I care about? Well, people oftentimes do, but we don't give them the privilege of expressing it. And so oftentimes a person will go through situations and circumstances in life, sometimes hard times. They don't have anybody to share it with. Listen, when you're going through the valley, everybody needs somebody to share their valley experiences with. When you're on the mountaintop, part of the joy of being on the mountain is having somebody to tell about it. And yet, people who are lonely don't